The future of designing websites with Divi is going to change dramatically. Now, let's say you want to build a website really fast. Well, Divi has their own pre-made layouts or starter sites. And to install them, you can just come over here to the top, click on this plus button, add a pre-made layout, and then choose which layout it is. So perhaps maybe you want to go with this one here, and then you say use this layout. Just by doing that, you are going to have a complete layout with all the information on it, and all you have to do is to change the text, change the images, and you're good to go. But in Divi 5, they've introduced what are known as variables and presets. This makes sure that your websites are consistent, easy to manage, and also it makes your website super fast. So I know for a fact that this layout has not been created using the design system. And how do I know? Well, I have a tool called SiteKrafter Pro. So SiteKrafter Pro has what is known as Design Assist. So if I come over here to Design Assist, straight away it's telling me that this page has quite a lot of problems. And my score here is 30 out of 100. So over here, there's a lot of accessibility issues, headings, text. So let's just go and check what's happening over here on the text. So if I click over here, straight away, it's telling me there's been some hard-coded values here. Okay. Now we can either go in and fix all these by saying apply and then applying the fixes. And it shows you where the fixes have been done. And it is right here. Right? And then you can continue on and fix it to make this page modern. But that takes a very long time because you just want to build this very fast and make it consistent. So this is where the feature I'm going to talk to you today is going to change how we design websites with Divi. And there is no one out there who is actually doing this. And there's no feature out there that does exactly what I'm going to show you right now. All right, so we've cleared our layout here. So I'm just going to hit save. So imagine this. Let's say you have a layout and this layout adopts to your design system. This is what we have in the brand new feature in SiteKrafter Pro called frames. And it is right here. So you're going to see this F for frames. And when you click on it, you're going to get our own section designs, because sometimes you don't want the whole page. You want to pick and choose what you want to build your complete page. So here we have our hero light. So if I click on it like that, it has been added. If I need to add, let's say I want to add a features, I'll just do that. And my feature has been added. Let me just close out of here. And if I scroll down, you can see my features have been added and my heading has been added. I just need to get rid of this one here. Now let's hit save. So the question now is, okay, is this following the design system? That's the big question, right? Well, let's find out. If I come over here to Design Assist like what I did before, I can see here I'm on 95 out of 100. Now, by the way, I've done this intentionally, okay? I've done this intentionally because I want you to see that you can actually go in and fix a few things. Right, so here, let's reload the canvas so we can really see exactly what is happening. All right, so you're 95 out of 100. So we only have one item here, which is the heading, all right? So if I go in here, it's saying H1 instead of theme default size. Okay, it's not really a big deal, but if I click on it, it tells me where the issue is. So it is right here, okay? Font size. So what happens is when I click over here in Design Assist, it actually shows me where I need to go and fix things, right? So if I say apply, so it's right here, okay? This is where we need to fix things. So if I go in and say apply and apply fix, now it has been applied and everything is updated here, okay? Now I'm 100 out of 100. So that was less work to do, right? But you see, adding sections is not really a huge feature, is it? The huge feature with frames is the way these sections are designed, they adopt to your website. Let's say I've designed this page, I've saved everything. 2 months later, my client says to me, hey, Mac, we need to redesign or we need to change the branding of our website. Instead of going one by one to all the pages, assuming maybe you have 20, it's a day's job and you have to change the fonts, the font sizes and so on. Well, this frame system is very easy to use. it actually works with Crafter Pro. If I come back over here now to Crafter Pro, and I'm just going to refresh, because right now in Brand Studio of Crafter Pro, it's telling me that it is using this color palette, okay, technology. So this is the one that's being used, and this is the current one. And when it comes to the fonts, this is the font that we're using. Now, by the way, if you have your own colors, let's say your client wants to give you specific colors, you can go in and add them over here specifically, right? So this will be your primary, your heading, your link, your secondary, your body, and your neutral color. Now, once you've done that, your colors will be added over here, which is brilliant because now you can see all your colors, right? So let's change our branding to something different. So we're going to go with, let's say, food and restaurants, okay? Or maybe hospitality. I'm going to go with that. Now, do you see that the font here is different to what we have here? And you see that the colors here are different as well? Because here we were using technology and now we're using this one here. So our colors are now different. And if we come over here to take a look at our shade ramp, you can see that our colors here are beautiful. And, you know, we are going to be using a color system which really, really works. Now, before I apply the branding to my site, there is one place I need to go in and check. And that is over here on our contrast checker. So right now I can see that everything here is going to be fine. So all I have to do is to say apply brand. Boom. So my branding has been applied just by a click of a button, right? We have rebranded our whole website by changing the colors, and we've also changed the what? The fonts. So our frames now, we need to see if frames, or rather all our section designs, are going to adopt to what we've done right now. Here's the moment of truth. I am going to refresh this page like that. Come on. Isn't that amazing? The font here has changed. The color has changed. The button color has changed. And if I scroll down here, look at that. Everything has changed. I mean, isn't this amazing? Now imagine with frames, if you install these frames, and you design with this as your starting point, in the future, if you need to change colors or you need to change your fonts, it's just the click of a button in Brand Studio and the whole website changes. The complete website. Isn't that crazy? Now, let's say you want to use AI. If you come over here, guess what? We need to give all our AI agents or our AI clients this design.md file. We need to give them the Nova Mirror skill from SiteKrafter, from Crafter Pro, and the context, and the layouts and the designs you're going to be designing are going to be consistent with this. And why are they consistent? Because they use the same design system. Where's the design system? Well, let me show you. If you come over here and we go to import, this is where we have our design system, and it has all this. So it has your neutral palette, your semantic colors, your spacing variables, your gap variables, your text size variables, your fluid type. It has your headings. So pretty much everything that we have here is also being given to the AI, and it's also a part of everything that we're going to be designing. So let's say you want to design this manually. Of course, you can design everything manually. You can go in here and let's say you want to modify this, add more things to this. Well, no problem. You can just go in here and perhaps you want to add a text module. You can go in here, add a few more things here, and pretty much you are good to go. So let's say, let's just remove some of this text here like that. And perhaps you want it centered. Okay. So there's your text. And let's say you want to go in and change this blurb and you want to go with, blurb icon primary. Okay. Boom. Look at that. The colors are going to follow you. You are not going to, did you see how I changed this? I did not go in and say, okay, where do I change the color? This is the future of web design with Divi. In fact, when Divi 5 started, I was a bit skeptical. I was like, oh my goodness, are we going to be designing manually everything? And now I think we've cracked the formula. We are now able to design websites that are consistent, which use variables, and everything is going to be amazing. Now, there's one thing I want to show you here. So do you see how everything is designed here? So for example, over here on our row settings, if we go to our layout, our content elements and column, we have auto grid. Do you see that? What does that mean? You don't need to learn how the grid works. If I now go into tablet mode, do you see how everything snaps into position? There's no need to go in and add manual sizes here for the tablet version and then also for the phone version. No, everything just works automatically. Look at that. Boom. Do you see how the text gets smaller and our blurbs get smaller? Even here on the top. You see that? It just works. So your websites are going to be ready to be looked at on your mobile devices, on your iPads, and so on, which means you're going to be building consistent websites. Now, if you're a design agency, can you imagine having a library of frames? And this is the future of frames. We are going to have hundreds of these designs. Now, you may be thinking, but Mac, these designs, aren't they going to be so boring and so similar? Well, here's the thing. I use a website called Mobbin. Mobbin has a real world websites. This is where we're getting inspiration from. We won't be designing, these beautiful looking websites. No, we want websites that are tried and tested, where these companies here have paid a lot of money because they've tested everything to see if it works. And these are the type of websites that we'll be taking inspiration from. So we're going to have a massive library. You can see here, Stripe is also here. They showcase Stripe in terms of how they've designed, their page and so on. So these are the sort of websites we're getting inspiration from. So Frames is going to have a search panel here where we're going to search. Let's say, for example, you're looking for a call to action section. You just search for call to action and you have all the call to action designs, and then you can just choose the one you want. So you can mix and match and have all the different layouts that you need. So you won't have a website that looks similar to another website. So you're probably going to have, let's say, 20 call to action sections, different types, dark mode, light mode, and so on. Different designs, 20 on the call to actions. And then for the heroes, you're probably going to have 20. All right, that's a lot to choose from. So this is what we're going to be building. This is going to be the library. It's going to have a lot. So we're going to have our sections here, categories, and in those categories, we'll be able to choose quickly where you want to go. I would like to say with this, you can design a website in less than 20, 30 minutes. Yeah, 20, 30 minutes with this system. And the good thing is the website you're going to build is going to have a design system inbuilt. It is going to be responsive. It's going to be easy to maintain, and your clients are going to be very happy. So if you're a design agent or a freelancer, this is an investment. You're going to save yourself time. You're going to save yourself a lot of energy trying to build all this from scratch. It's all going to be built for you. So where am I going with this? Well, today is the last day for Crafter Pro. Okay, it's on sale. The lifetime license is expiring today. $597. You get unlimited access, unlimited updates, and we're going to have a lot of support. There is even a community for Crafter Pro users, and this is just going to grow, right? So this $597, it's a lifetime license. This one here is your yearly license. So this is expiring today midnight. Today midnight, $597, gone. I don't think I'll be bringing this lifetime again, because of course we want Crafter Pro to grow. There's a lot of innovation going into this. And as you can imagine, there's a lot of support that's needed. And for those of you that want to contribute to this, to help Crafter Pro even grow further, I would really appreciate if you buy those coffees, or if you want to be a super supporter, please go ahead and sign up to be a super supporter. And let's get this Crafter Pro off the ground and make it an awesome plugin. And like I said, I'm really passionate about this. It's been a whole week. I haven't really slept. I've been working on this, and today I was so excited because I went out, took a walk, because when I saw frames working, I was overwhelmed. I was so excited. In fact, I will be sharing how this is working. For those of you that think this is going to be taking a toll on your websites, I'll explain how it's going to work, but it's going to be very, very exciting. So go ahead, check out everything in the video description below, all the links, and I want to hear your feedback. Let me know what you think in the video description below. Until next time, thanks for watching, and I'll see you very, very soon. Take care.